thank you for joining me. My name is Sasha Reade. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or hello again if you're joining me. I have a few design team project shares to share with you today. I'm really excited. I've had a lot of fun with this stuff. I'm really far behind in my design team things, so I've been really pushing to catch up. I've got 3 Alina packages of design teams I'm working through, so forgive me for being so behind on things, but I hope I can encourage you and inspire you to get creative anyways. So the first thing I want to share is these tags. So I've not used this big one yet. I have cut it out. It is gorgeous. Fits really brilliantly behind a circle. So my idea is to like back it with a circle, but I haven't done that one yet. But I use these smaller ones that are the embossed ones. And then I also use this set of 4, which I'll show you in a minute. So I've done some with those ones. So, with the small ones that were embossed, I just kind of left them as they were, and I did them in foil because I found that they popped really nicely on the foil. And let me zoom in a bit because they're a bit small. So these ones, you just die cut them, and they're just beautiful as they are. So I just added bits of various kinds of twine and things. Now you can stamp on the back, and I thought I did, so let me see if I can find the ones I did. There we go! So I've stamped on some of them, and I've got to and from some of my stamp sets, and so I've just stamped to and from on the back of them, and then just kind of added some tulle and things. These are great, because you don't need to do anything other than die cut them, and then they emboss. So if you've got some foil card, it works brilliantly. It'll work great on normal card. I wouldn't do this on glitter card. It probably won't do anything for you. But how beautiful is that little snowflake? So it just embosses into it. It's great. So, dead simple. All you have to do is cut them out. And they work a treat. It took me seconds to make those. These ones, I die cut out. And I'm missing one. I have no idea where the one has gone. We've got that house one as well, which I seem to have missed. But there's a set of 4. And all I did was I just punched with one of my circle hole punches a punch out of glitter cardstock. I think it was like the 1.5, maybe 2 inches circle. And it fit nicely just behind there. And then I stamped to and from on the back and added some tulle. Now another thing you could do is you could do die cut inlay, so you could inlay some bits on there. But I felt like for a simple small tag, that was just too much effort, and I couldn't be bothered. So I've done those ones like that. So that was my fun little tag set. Really quick, really easy, really simple. Then next was this set here. I'm sorry, I've got my light on because it's a bit of a rubbish day outside, lots of rain. So in this set, you get the stamp set. Just take that packaging off a bit. So you get this big stamp. Then you get a circle, which kind of cuts out the middle. And then you get all these beautiful snowflakes. Loads of snowflakes. So this circle I've actually used a lot. It embosses the outside, die cuts the inside, embosses the outside. And then this stamp here obviously gives you a snowflake look. You do need to have some kind of stamping platform. I don't own any stamp blocks this big. I just don't. It's quite large. You do need to have some kind of stamp platform to use this stamp. Now, this is what it looks like. I can't remember the outside edge. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so I just went and grabbed a ruler. So it is 12 centimeters by 12 centimeters. Okay? So what I did was I stamped my image, then I cut the edges around. So I then cut along each edge, which gave me a 12 by 12 outside edge. And then I die cut out the center, like so. So you can see the detail around the edge, where it's got the embossed circles. Really beautiful stamp set. Now I've made 1 card with this so far, and I will make some more, but I really want Alina's foam to arrive. So I made this card here. So I stuck in some jewels. Let me zoom in for you. So I stuck in some jewels, then I die cut out the snowflakes, and I put those snowflakes in there, just loose. like that. And I die cut the snowflakes out of white glitter cardstock and stuck them in. And then I used one of my Stampin' Up! Stamps that says wishing you a wonderful Christmas, I think. Oh no, it wasn't my Stampin' Up! One. It was one of my new ones that I got in my little haul video. And then I took some of those snowflakes that came out and I stuck them on the card. I don't know if you can see that very well. I just stuck them over top of the snowflakes and then added some jewels to the outsides as well. So I did that. And I just made a little shaker. I doubled up Alina's foam. So I've got 2 layers of foam to allow for, I found some of these like giant jewels in my stash and I wanted to use them, but I needed it to be much thicker. So when I get Alina's new foam, which she's just produced, 3mm foam, then I'll be able to die cut this out, cut a square, 12 by 12 square, die cut out the center twice and just glue it together. And I won't have to faff with all the foam anymore. It's like that. And then my inside, what I did, I did Natasha's trick, Natasha Foot. And I die cut the snowflakes out of foam, stuck the foam onto my stamp block, and I used the foam and stamped my own stamps. But I made my own stamps out of the die. So that was quite fun to match. So that is my fun, cool Christmas card. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Alright, move all that out the way. Now, my new favorite set. And I had some oopsies with this, as I do all the time. So, first thing I did was I die cut the image. So you get this giant shape here. Oh, come out. You get this giant one here, which is 14 by 14 centimeters. I actually did write it on there. Then you get the 2 flowers and a square. Now, what I did, and you will laugh at me, when it die cuts, get it out the back. I always die cut one to keep in the back so I remember what it looks like. So when you die cut it, you get this. And then if you want the center to be cut out, you can then stick that in when you run it through and die cut out the center. Or you can die cut a square that will then fit in the center. Now Sasha likes to do things the hard way. There's the flowers. I thought I would die cut it out, measure this center bit, work out what I needed to do to get a square that would fit in there, made 2 cards, then thought, oh, hang on a minute, as I was about to die cut it another time to cut some of these flowers out to stick them on top, and thought, I think there were flowers with it. Then discovered, yes, there are 2 flowers and a square. I just got so into the crafting zone, I forgot to look at the rest of the dies in the set. So, my first few cards, I did not use the die and cut out the center bit because I just was not thinking. So I made this one, first of all. Ooh, it's a bit bright. So I have got purple foil. I die cut it out in the purple foil. Then I cut a silver edge to it. And then die cut, or cut a like little topper to go on the top in white. So you can see that silver just under there. And then I used one of my Stampin' Up! Stamps, stamped the sentiment and used its coordinating little flower, stuck it on, and then added some jewels. So this works really well. All you need to do is use your center die, die cut a square, stick it on. If you want the double layer, then you can measure it and cut it another smaller layer. And whatever sentiment stamps you've got in your stash, use that, and then I kind of added some extra stamps around it. And then the inside, I did the same. I added the purple layer, come on, the purple layer, and then the white pearlescent, I should say, it's all pearl card. I love pearlescent card. And then stamped on the bottoms. So that's my first card, which I loved. The die does all the work. It makes it look so pretty. Oh, the other thing I should say, I didn't bring it into film with me. I used Alina's double-sided sticky sheets. They come in A4, so massive sheets. I used those on every one of these, and it worked a dream. Oh my goodness. I ran it through the machine, I think twice, and I think I put some foam underneath, some really thin packing foam, just because the double-sided sticky sheet has got, it adds those extra 3 layers because it's got the outside paper, oh no, sorry, you remove the outside paper, attach it to the card, then you've got the sticky back and then the release sheet. So you've got all those to cut through. But this is using Alina's sticky tape and like the sticky sheets, and I will be buying loads more. They work so well. You get a pack of 10. I can't remember the price. Really good value for money though. And amazing, like they're not peeling off, they're not lifting. I just stuck it down on my card, pressed firmly and rubbed it, and that was it. I didn't have to even think about it. So no glue, no faffing with tiny bits of glue, no glue coming out anywhere. It cut clean and well. So under here is all of Alina's double-sided sticky sheets. It's amazing. Not all of them, obviously I didn't use 10 on one go. But yes, that's a win. Definitely a win. Really pleased with that. Right, then I did this one, which is die cut inlay. I think it was my first time properly doing it. So I saved, I cut it 3 times out of each of these colors, and then I saved all the little bits. The really awesome thing is you've got the 2 flowers, and those 2 flowers will fit right inside, all of them. So it's not like having to work out, oh, I took it from that flower, so I need to put it in that flower. That flower will be the same as that flower, as that flower, as that flower, that. So that was really easy. But then the stupid Sasha forgot that instead of die cutting this whole thing out 3 times, I literally could have just cut these out on the cardstock I wanted and then put them in. So another really blonde moment. That would have been the faster, easier way to do it. But we did it the harder way first. So anyways, I layered up my outer one twice. So I used Alina's double-sided sticky sheets. Sorry, I'm not showing it very well. And I did 2 layers of this one. And I stacked it on top of each other. So there's 2 layers there. And then I did 1 layer of the inlay one so that it popped in really nice and easy. Then you can see I used some Nuvo drops for the flower ends because I couldn't be asked to cut it again in glitter card and stick glitter in there, but that's what I wanted to do. And then I stuck some Nuvo drops on the top. And then this happy birthday is a Stampin' Up! Stamp set from my old days as a demonstrator. So I've got that on there. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this card, and again, I hand cut the squares to go in the middle. Stupid me. And then on the inside, I just layered it or lined it with some pink. Oh my goodness. It's been one of those days again. One day I'll have my words together and it won't be so annoying to listen to me. But there you go. That's my card. I love this one, and it feels really substantial. So I'm going to have to hand deliver this one because it's quite heavy. Then this is when I got my act together. I die cut this once, used Alina's double-sided sticky sheets, stuck it on, die cut the glitter flowers using my flowers, and then I die cut the square using the square, stuck together my card. And I love how this one turned out. So these 2 stamps are my new stamps from whatever it says on the screen right now, because I've forgotten. And then Wishing You a Beautiful Day is another stamp set that I got from somewhere. I can't remember. And then I didn't use Alina's sticky sheets for these, which I slightly regretted because I got a bit of glue everywhere. But never mind. Hopefully the glitter will take that away. But I had a lot of fun making this card, and it was dead easy and dead quick to do when you actually use the dies it comes with. Then on the inside I've lined it with the silver foil again. Silver foil, blue foil. So those are my 3 cards that I made with that die set, and I love them, and I will be making some more. I think they turned out super well. So that is the end of my design team share. Keep watching. I've got another video coming. I've got some more tags to make with you and some more projects to share. So thanks for joining me. Please do check out the description box below if you want any links to any of the products I've shown today. And please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like my channel. Thank you. Bye.